my wasabis, this is Jirbie from Couch Wasabi. So for today's video, I'm going to be taste testing this new Bacofa series PCQC Dubria lot. So Dubria is like the last name of the farmer, and this is an award-winning batch of coffee. So I'm very much excited to try this out. So if you're interested to see how this coffee would taste like, then please keep on watching. Alright, so it's 2 p.m. I think. Yeah, it is. I try to finish my coffee videos before 5 o'clock because every time I do my review videos or coffee videos by 5, this is my cat Uni. I think he likes to be part of today's video. Every time I make my coffee video by 5, it's hard for me to fall asleep at night, so okay. Alright, so he wants to be here. Alright, so let's talk about this bean. I've already boiled my water. It's time, by the time I finish this, it's just time. It has cooled down. And this one I got from Yellow Turtle Coffee. I know, coffee enthusiasts here in the Philippines would know that Yellow Turtle Coffee is one of the most reliable sources of beans. And this one they got from the foothills of Mount Apo from the farmer Dubria. And this was an award-winning batch of beans in, I think, 2019. And this has taste notes of fruity, delicate floral, mixed berries, cherries, navel orange, chocolate, wine finish with creamy mouthfeel. That's a lot. So I actually got this because a couple of days ago I posted something on a coffee group, and I was searching for this specific type of bean. I'm looking for a cup of coffee that would give me that very prominent stone fruit flavor notes. When I say stone fruit, it's to the taste of peaches, plums, nectarines, that kind of sweety goodness, which I haven't really found in any of the beans that I've ever tried. I've only had that mind-blowing experience with this specific coffee. I'll put it out here, and that's my benchmark. It's truly mind-blowing. The taste is amazing. And a 200-gram can like that would cost me about 2,600 pesos or about $55. And so I asked everyone if they can recommend something like that. This is one of the choices that they gave me. So let's see. I'm managing my expectations because I know none of the locally produced beans would ever give that super sweet stone fruit flavor, but I am willing to give it a try. I'm willing to give award-winning beans a try because, of course, I'm also very curious how they would taste like. Alright, so for today, I will try out Chance V60 from Brew Timer. So I've already made a video about this a couple of days ago. So let me just get my beans. I would need 12 grams. Make sure to press there. It's a reminder that I will always remind you with. Even in crafting classes, most students forget about pressing there. Alright, so this is about 12. There you go. 12 grams. And I'll be needing 200 ml of water. And I'll be following the interval of Chance V60. So today I will be using my very cheap Daiso, very affordable Daiso dripper, also Daiso filter. So let me just measure out my water. I would need 200 ml of water. And the rest of that, alright, so the rest of that I can freely do with my So do you have to pre-wet your filter? Yes, I've seen this comment from a lumber engineer, and he was saying that with his knowledge of processing from wood to paper, you'd really have to pre-wet your filter so that you can get rid of those loose particles or whatever that is in those papers before you actually brew your coffee. So I normally just toss this in the sink, so let's leave it there and let me just grind my beans. Okay. It's already raining, not sure if you can hear that. My grind setting right now is at medium. It's finer than the one that I prepared a couple of days ago. Alright, so it says here I have to put 50 ml of water directly for 10 seconds. Alright, so I'll just remember that and stir and wait. Stir for 10 seconds and wait. 50, 50, and 100. Okay. Alright, so there's that. I just like tapping it down. Make sure to press stir. I just tap everything off from my grinder. Leave it here. And measured it. That's 12.2. Alright, so we have it at 12.2. Let me just level it. So here is the grind. It's finer than before. I'd say this is medium to medium fine, 12.4. And this is for our PCQC Dubria lot from Yellow Turtle Coffee. So it's time to start with our brew. So that's 10 seconds of 50 ml. Right, 1, 2, 50 ml for 10 seconds. Go. $50 ml. Whoops. There you go. 50 ml. I got that right. $50 ml. And then let's stir a bit. Alright. So this is our second pour. I clocked in at 102. Alright. Dismiss. So that's our second brew, and third is 100 ml for 20 seconds. That's like the final batch of water. It's going in. There you go, 201. Okay, I got that right. And then I have to wait for 1 minute and 5. And hopefully it matches with my time. If not, it says here I have to adjust my grind settings. It's still dripping. 40 seconds left. Again, we are following Chan's V60 parameters for today using Bacofa series PCQC Dubria lot. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think it's almost sakto. I'll just remove it para hindi na siya nag-extra. Boom. Diyan na siya. Alright, so here's our cup of coffee. I think my grind is pretty much okay. It was close, like a few more drips lang, and that's totally fine, I think. My bed is not that flat. Looks muddy, pero okay lang. So here's how my bed looks like. It looks muddy, pero okay lang. So here's my cup. Looks nice. It's time to taste it. Honestly, I can't smell the sweet notes from this. But this is a whole lot different from the Matutum one that I've taste tested. No bitterness. Like, the Matutum had more of that bitterness towards the end. This one, no. I can taste the floral notes though. And there I can capture the orange citrusy. Yeah, I like my coffee when it doesn't present itself as bitter. I like it when my cup of coffee would give me different dimensions first, and then perhaps a little bit of that bitterness towards the end. And this is what I'm getting from this cup. Upon sipping, I can instantly taste the floral notes. My second sip, I can instantly taste the orange citrusy of it. And even if after you've swallowed that sip of coffee, there's no end note of parang walang bitter period. Walang ganon. Unlike yung Matutum, it has more of the bitterness. I mean, I know some people would dig that. It's just that it's not for me. I prefer having these kinds of coffee. In fact, this bag of beans, for me, is more comparable to the foreign ones that I've tasted. I would say, like, I remember tasting Ethiopian Guji. To me, that tasted like a normal coffee as well. I wasn't impressed at all. I would rather have this than Ethiopian Guji. I don't capture any stone fruit in it, even if like people have commented that this has stone fruit, this has berries, this has cherry. No, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't. At its wet state, it doesn't feel fruity. But I like how the taste would develop from something so delicate floral to something that is citrusy. I also don't capture the chocolatiness of it, so I'm not so sure. And the creaminess of it. I've tasted other coffee that's more creamy than this. But let me just take a whiff of the bean. Okay. The creamy part of it, you can definitely smell from the bean at its dry state, but I guess my brewing also affects it. So depending on your brewing, it can also affect which kind of notes would be more pronounced or prominent. So I guess in my brewing with my grind size and everything, the profile that I was able to capture, I'm not negating the things that's been mentioned here, okay? So it's just that in this type of brewing, I was only able to capture the florals and the navel orange, and that's it. The fruity floral navel orange. I can't taste like the berries, the cherries. I can't taste the chocolate and the wine finish. Have no idea what is wine finish. Pero, eto, it's a good cup of coffee. I enjoy it. I mean, I especially enjoy it right now when it's raining. It's something that I would have in the afternoon. It's it's very far from the matutum. The matutum one is just wham bam in the morning. Magigising ka na. Because it's a bit strong towards the end, so parang, whoa. And it's something not fit to my preference. I would go for this. I would say I would really enjoy this. Although I would enjoy it more if you guys, you better taste that coffee that I'm talking about. It's really, really good. I will link it down below. If you're curious, you can try it out. It's available at the Vault. So good. As in, you can take my word for it. It's worth it. Like, after testing all of these local beans, I'll probably get that. Like next month, I'll probably get it and I'll share it with you. It's so good. I'm excited to get it, to be honest. Again, this is good. It's really good. Not your typical cup of coffee. If you are used to something like Barako, dark medium roast, dark roast, you will be refreshed with this cup. Simply because I've never tasted a cup of Filipino beans that has presented itself as something floral first. You know what I mean? I mean, most of the Filipino beans that I've tasted, they would normally taste parang lasang ulam or lasang, because it's dark, so parang, you know, there's a certain profile for Filipino beans that I've encountered. And it's almost always the same. And with that, I knew for a fact that most of the things that were suggested on my post when I was looking for prominent stone fruit beans, I know 80% of that, hindi talaga, it's gonna be no. But I'm also curious to try like the best beans that people can suggest or offer. So I picked 4 beans from what they've mentioned or name dropped, and I'm really very happy that I got this. So I got this from Yellow Turtle Coffee. This is about 485. Yeah, this is 485 for this 200-gram pack, and this was delivered straight to me. So I'm very, very happy. I didn't have to go out to get it. So thank you so much, Yellow Turtle Coffee, for this suggestion. They were the ones who suggested when I was looking for that stone fruit. But sadly, hindi pa rin ito yun. Hindi pa rin siya yung stone fruit na hinahanap ko. But it's good. I love it. I really do. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this coffee. Other local beans that I've tried that really impressed me, actually, wala pa. Meron na ba? Wala. They're all, I mean, local, right? So, they're all typical coffee. Yeah, typical coffee. But this one, you can really taste like florals first. And then, you really taste the oranges because of the sour oranges, Sour oranges. It's not sweet mandarin, not that. So you can taste the fruity of that in a way, but none of those mixed berries. I'm sorry, but I haven't really captured that, to be honest. This was also recommended to me by my friend, and she said this tasted like chocolate coated berries. Okay, now I can taste the chocolate, but I still can taste the berries. So there, sometimes when your coffee changes temperature, the notes would also change. So now I can taste more of the chocolatey, the cocoa part of it, yeah, but none of the berries pa rin. But it's okay, I really enjoy this cup. I tend to gravitate towards cups that are multi-dimensional with taste notes. I don't like it when a cup of coffee would present itself as bitter or strong or wham bam agad. It's not just my taste. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I've already finished like half of my cup. It's really good. Stay tuned for my next coffee bean feature. I'll be featuring Traces and Trails. I'm excited for that too. And I'm so excited to get my Sergio Loan bag of beans. I'm also excited for that kasi that one naman, I was told that it had this taste notes of langka, jackfruit. So I'm very much excited with that. And yeah, so I guess that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other coffee bean suggestions that you'd want me to try, don't forget to shoot them down below through the comments. I'd love to know. I'm very curious as well. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye!